touch the ground. Understand that the time is now. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Recognize and realize it's all about how you treat people. Just because somebody do something to you, that don't mean you do something to them back. There come a time where you reap what you sow. There come a time to love. There come a time to hate. There come a time to sow and reap or harvest. Everything you do, you have to do it in consideration. Do it in moderation. You got 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. You want to make sure you're making the best of it. You're taking advantage of the opportunity. And make sure you're telling God thank you. Because he woke you up, clothed in your right mind. And this is another day that the Lord has made for you to rejoice and be glad in it. Make sure you keeping a forgiving heart. Make sure you telling God thank you. And you trust in the process. You know, this every day is new. Every day you've been made whole. But you got to be able to accept that. I can't tell you that. You got to know it for yourself. See, God did not give us a spirit of fear, but a sound mind to hear what the church is saying. So you must recognize that you are in control. Keep God first. No matter what you do, keep God first. You came a long way across the Jordan. You don't want nothing to cause you to stumble. If you said you're gonna do something, I want you to stick to it. Don't let nothing distract you. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing block you from doing what you say you was gonna do. Now the going might get tough. You know, you might have things to slow you down. You may have things to stop you. But I want you to know only you can stop yourself. You know, God built soldiers, and you are that soldier. You have no limit. Don't allow the negativity of the world to get you down. See, God got greatness on the inside of you. You just have to trust the process. Believe in yourself. I don't think God brought you this far to abandon you in your faith. Now you're going to have those that doubt you. You're going to have those that come up against you. And you're going to have those that try and discourage you. But I want you to know they have no power except for what you give them. So if you stay focused, if you continue to travel down the narrow path in the road less traveled, you're going to get to the promised land. But if you continue to try to help people that don't want to help themselves, or you try to take people with you that don't want to go themselves, then only you going to be stopping you. You just going to be delaying your process. Because all God needs is you to say yes. All God needs is you to be willing, able, and obedient to do what's necessary. That's it. So the time is now. You've been bowed down. You've been laying down. You've been sitting around, waiting around long enough. The time is now. The clock is ticking. The bell is ringing. The time is now. You want to do anything, the time is now. You know, life too short to be holding grudges. Life too short to be trying to get back at somebody and, trying to keep record. See, today is a new day. You know, it's a new day's journey for you to be better than you was yesterday. If you got goals and you got visions and you got dreams that you want to see, you're going to have to deny yourself. You're going to have to let something go. You got to be able to tell God, thank you for the good and for the bad. But you can't have fear. Fear will stop you. Fear will block you. You know, trust the process. If you having certain thoughts and, you know, you feel like God is giving you these visions, giving you these ideas, and you don't want to keep putting it off because you can't believe in yourself or you can't see it for yourself. You know, if God is putting it in your mind, then you can see it. You just have to stop being distracted. You know, stop trying to please everybody. Stop trying to save everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to save yourself before you save the world, you know. But I understand, you know, we like to help people. You may want to see people do good. You might want to see everybody make it. But not everybody want the same for you. And not everybody care about the people like you do. Not everybody love God like you do, you know? So sometimes you're going to have to do it when it's easy and you're going to have to do it when it's hard. Because if you want anything out of life, you're going to have to sacrifice. But remember, obedience is better than sacrifice. So God rather you be obedient than to sacrifice yourself and give yourself away for people that don't even acknowledge God to begin with, you know? So that's why if, you know, people not supportive of you, then they shouldn't be important to you. You know what I mean? Because having a crab in a bucket mentality, that's why a lot of us in the situation we are now, because we don't want to share. We don't want to help the next person. We don't want to support them. We want something for free. But see, you got to learn how to pay yourself. You know, it ain't all about money. It ain't all about cars and clothes. It's the thought that count, you know? If you can do something kind, do something nice, you know, you can smile at somebody. If you can, you know, just be genuine, even though you don't have $1 in your pocket, that's the true wealth. That's the true riches. And you have to be able to go on your job or whatever you do and be your best at it. You know, you don't want to wait on God to put something in your hand all the time. Sometimes you just want to get up and serve. Sometimes you just want to get up and tell God, thank you. You know, cut that phone off. Cut the TV off. Stop picking up every call and allowing people to distract you. They'll be all right. They're going to call you everything but a child of God, and they're going to call you everything under the sun because you are the one to say yes to God. You are the one to say yes to your dreams. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have days where you get delayed or some slow you down. You're going to have times where you just don't feel like doing it, but do it anyway. Do it anyway, you know, because you are a generational curse breaker. You first have to start with the man and the woman in the mirror. And you first have to love yourself. But don't love yourself so much to where you taking too much time to groom yourself. You know, you come too far to turn back now. And if you can turn back the heads of time, I would say turn it back just to see back, but don't go back. Because when you go back, you usually turn into a pillar of salt. And you don't want to turn into a pillar of salt because you want to go back to your past, or you want to go back to your old vomit. You want to go back to what you used to. Now, fear is of the devil. So if you've been asking God to deliver you, or to heal you, or to bring you out of something, just know Satan is going to test you before God bless you. And I don't need you losing your faith and losing courage and self-deleting yourself, or you doubting yourself. Keep your faith in the Most High God. Don't let this world blind you from the truth. How you gonna win if you ain't right within? How you gonna help somebody and you ain't helping yourself? You know? So we gotta continue to do it when nobody's watching. God wanna be able to trust you when nobody's watching. Are you still able to get to work on time? Are you still able to value the contract that you signed up for, even though you don't agree with it, even though you don't like it, even though you don't want to do it? Well, your word should be your bond, and you don't want to break that for nobody, because you are somebody, you know? So when you tune out the negativity and start focusing on the positive, now I'm not saying allow people to just do anything they please to you and be positive about it. No, stand up for yourself. Have a backbone. But at the same time, recognize and realize that you had to go through some pain and suffering. Recognize and realize that you had to go through just to get to, you know? And it's gonna be all right. You know, the journey may get tough, you know? You might have people to not support you. You might have people that start with you but don't finish with you. That's okay. You never know unless you try. You never get better unless you fail. And when you fail, you can learn from your mistakes. But it's enough, it's time for giving people your energy, giving people your time, your effort. You got to know for yourself that you are energy. Stop giving people your loyalty when it comes to how you perform. Give it to yourself. Stop worrying about who's envious or who's jealous or who don't want to see you make it. Do it for yourself. You didn't come this far to seek validation and approval. You know, you got to realize you may be by yourself or you may be alone, but you're not lonely. The more you spend time with yourself, the more you begin to believe in yourself, the more you begin to trust in yourself. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about people from your past saying that they know you or, you know, trying to be an enemy of your progress. You just continue to tell God, thank you, you know. And when you continue to tell God, thank you, God is going to bless you over and beyond the call of duty. Because if he trusts you with a little bit, God going to trust you with a lot, you know. He's going to take your one gift and multiply it, you know. But we got to deny ourselves. We have to crucify our flesh, you know. You can't keep doing drugs and doing things like that if you want to get ahead. You know, you can do it once you get to where you're going. But if you know you got certain devices that's slowing you down, that's stopping you, then it'll be wise for you to counsel some of those things. It'll be wise for you to let go some of those things, especially if it's not serving you, you know. So all praise to the Most High. Morning. All praise to the Most High God. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Like this video, share this video, comment at the bottom, subscribe to the channel, send it to one of your family members that you know may need this. Reach one, teach one, iron sharpens iron. And we just got to make sure we stay in the course. Make sure we trust in the process. Again, faith without works is dead. Faith will work if you work it. And it's not about the works. It's not about getting tired. And hope y'all enjoy y'all day today. Stay tuned.